Hello friends, in this video I'm going to share my strategy for entering morning trades for intraday traders. Normally we see lot of strategies for intraday where they ask you to wait for 1 hour in the morning and let the market stabilize. But what I observed, a lot of good opportunities are missed in the first 1 hour move, and after that the market goes sideways or maybe pulls back. So with my observation I devised this strategy which I'm going to share. It may already be there, but I didn't come across anyone sharing this, so that's why I have made this video. So there are two things to this strategy. One is stock selection and the other is the entry method, which is really important and which is the whole thing about this presentation. So let's start with the stock selection thing. What I do for stock selection is there are two-three methods for selecting a stock, which I already select before the trading day from the previous day's price action. I look at around 200 charts of especially of FNO, and then I do my end of day analysis. So the criteria for selecting stock is either they have given a breakdown on daily or hourly chart in the previous day, or they are retesting their previous breakout or breakdown zone. So that's one criteria, so I take that stock. And the second thing is either the stock is close to its previous day. On the previous day it closed on a daily support or resistance or near some important moving average. So now this stock selection part can even be skipped by yourself, and you can take the stock from the analysis shared by a lot of analysts on Twitter. They share some really good observations, so even that is possible. You can select that stock. Now the real thing is the entry method, which I didn't find anywhere for the morning trades. There are a lot of strategies which say VWAP and this and that, but they ask you to wait for 1 hour, and as I said, you miss a lot of opportunity. So what I do in my entry method is, once I have the right stock, I wait, not wait, in fact I see that in the first few minutes, 30-40 minutes, it breaks the previous day high or low. So if I'm going to go long, it needs to break the previous day high. If I'm going to go short, it has to break the low, and they should happen in the first 1 hour. Sooner the better. Okay, so from starting from 9:15 a.m. when the market opens, so even the first candle or any other candle breaks the high on the 5-minute candle close basis, I want that. After that I look for a shallow pullback. It could be one candle pullback, it could be 3-4 candle, but it should be shallow, not a very deep pullback. And the pullback is, we don't have to see it pulling back to VWAP or moving average or anything. Just a shallow pullback is what I want. It could be one candle, two candle, three candle, four candle, that's it. After that again I want the move in the same direction that we want to trade, and I want to see the break of the morning high that it created, and this is where I enter. The stop loss would be the low or high of the pullback candle depending on the direction. So let's just move to the next slide and see a few things. Yeah, so so this is Adani Enterprises chart of 3 hours which I had selected for long entry, because this I'm showing you that it gave a very good flag breakout on 29th October. So this one I wanted to trade on 30th October, and I'll show you how I traded it, and then I also will discuss TVS Motor, which was resting on a very good support area, on a daily support area, it closed on the daily support area on 29th, and on 30th it gave a really good move, so that also I'll show you. And the third, on the short side, Hindustan Unilever, which was in my watch list because it had broken, closed and broken down below a decent level, so I wanted to short it the next day. So this is the candle I'm talking about. We'll see how we enter. So let's now go to the trading platform and see. So we'll see all three examples. Adani Enterprises, as I said, it had given a flag breakout, and let's mark the previous day high. Let's go to 5 minutes candle chart and see what happens. So this is the first candle, broke and closed above the previous day high. Then there's doji, then this pullback of 2-3 candles, and then again a break of previous high. So this today's high. So this candle, once it closes, is my entry point, so I'll mark this entry point here. So it is 334. This is where I enter, and I keep my stop loss below this candle. So 334 is when I enter, and 329 is what my stop loss is for long. So it is about 5 rupees, which looks a little deep, but that's how it is going to be in the morning trades because the moves are really fast. So that's why what I do is I don't enter in futures. I trade in cash, so that it gives me the flexibility of defining my position size depending on how much I want to lose. I'm comfortable losing, so I get my calculations very fast. Enter here. This is the move I was able to capture. It went till 356, 346, sorry. So 334 is when you enter. 346 is, so it's like almost 3-4%, which is very good. Now let's check another example. TVS Motor, we said. Motor on the long side. Let's just have a look at the daily chart, why it was on your criteria. We said because it had closed on a decent support. It's a demand zone, and there's a likely to be a good demand emerging. So what we do is we mark the previous day high because we want to go long, so high. If you want to go short, we'll mark the low. And then let's switch over to the 5 minutes chart. So it opened with a bang, 9:15 candle. It opened above high, gave a pullback, two candles pullback, and again broke this high. So this is where I enter. 440 is where I enter. 431 is my stop loss, which again is deep, but as I said, it is going to be deep. So adjust your position size, trade in cash, and this is all the way it went till 457. So you could have taken profit anywhere, or you could have trailed. So it depends on your strategy, how you manage it. Another example for short trade wheels, Hindustan Unilever, I said. So this is Hindustan Unilever 5 minutes chart. First we'll check the daily chart, and I'll show you why it was there, which we already saw on the slide. Yeah, Okay, now it is a 2 hour chart, but this is what had happened previous day. A decent support was broken and the price had closed below a decent support. So I wanted to do was to short it in the morning itself, because the moves in morning are fast, as we said. So let's go to 5 minutes chart and see what happened. So yeah, so on 30th, so this is the low of 29th October. The low was this, and the first candle itself broke it, gave a pullback, and again broke the price somewhere here. So this is where we enter 2097, and we keep the stop loss above it. And sometimes the pullback is a little time taking. I prefer a shallow, and pullback should be not very deep, and the move should be fast. That's when I like to enter. But I wanted to show you an example of short trade this. But this is how it could be. So that's my strategy. It's a very different strategy from all VWAPs and other things that you get to see in the market. So I hope you like it, appreciate it, and benefit from it. That's all. Thank you.